Update, I think my dad is in love with me, so I guess it's time for the long-awaited and much-needed update. But before I would just like to address something. I saw my post on TikTok like an hour ago and I just wanted to thank the people in the comments for their advice, and also I saw where some people asked if my dad was a conservative Christian, and no, he is not. My dad is not a political person at all. He actually hates politics and doesn't vote, and he doesn't believe in God. He says why should he believe and worship something that doesn't exist? But back to the update. So since the day I made my post was 2 days before graduation, I basically just kept my head down and didn't really do much of anything so that I wouldn't seem suspicious. But the night of graduation I did go to my friend's house and took someone advice and told my friends and her parents what was going on. They were understanding and sympathetic and said that I could stay as long as I needed to. My dad called me that night and asked me where I was. I told him I was at a friend's house. He doesn't know any of my friends. He said that was fine, but to ask next time and to come home by tomorrow morning, which is today. So early this morning I was expected home, but my eye obviously didn't go, so my dad was blowing up my phone. I turned it off thinking that I was safe, but my dad had my location somehow and he showed up to my friend's house. He argued with my friend's parents and tried to get me to come home, but they wouldn't let him in until he threatened to call the police and report them for kidnapping, and I don't blame them, but they made me go home with him. He dragged me out of their house and I begged and pleaded with him to let me go, but he just threw me inside his car. I tried to get out, but he out the car on child lock. On the way home I begged him to let me out, but he just argued with me the entire time. When we made it to the house he dragged me inside and into my room, then locked me in. And I started to have a panic attack, which I have a history of those. After hours of me trying to calm myself down, I called my nana. She lived an hour away. I told her everything that was going on and what I've been through. Literally 30 minutes later she showed up to my house. I heard her downstairs, because my vent and the downstairs vent connect, arguing with my dad. I don't remember everything that was said, but my nana came upstairs and told me to pack a bag. I packed a bag then went downstairs. My dad tried to stop us, saying that I couldn't leave because I'm a minor and she couldn't take me without his permission. My nana looked at my mom and asked her if I could go, and I never saw my mom look so scared before, but she hesitantly said yes, which made my dad so mad. He punched my mom to floor, pushed my nana on the ground and pinned me to the wall by choking me. He called a lot of things you would call your child that you raised and supposedly loved. He finally let me go when my twin brother came downstairs and said he was going to call the cops. He broke a couple of things then left. Then my mom screamed at me, telling me that I was ruining her life and that she hated me, but I just ignored her. While my dad was gone I took that as an opportunity to get all of my important documents while my mom still screamed at me. My nana tried to convince her to come home with us, but she wouldn't. My twin brother did come with us though. We tried to get my 2 younger siblings, but she wouldn't let them leave, so now I'm writing this at my nana's house. Again, I want to thank everyone for their support and advice. It's nice to see that total strangers supported me more than my own mom. I honestly didn't want to do an update because it sounded so fake, like as I was writing this I was thinking everyone was going to think I was a troll or something, but nope, this is my messed up life. I hope this is the end of everything, but if not I will update on that too, I promise. Also, another thing, I saw on a TikTok comment where someone mentioned my story sounded like the movie The Girl in the Basement. I quote it is, but I'm gonna watch it tonight and give an update on that too. Update. Hi guys, it's been a while since my last update and I just thought that I should end this whole thing with a happy ending. To start, my mom and dad are both in jail. They were going somewhere with my younger siblings and were arguing, then got into a car accident. So now they are in jail for child endangerment, and my 2 younger siblings now live with my nana. And I am officially out of the country and have started my journey abroad. I decided to go to Korea since that is my nana is originally from, and I have just been having the best time and even made a few friends. I just want to thank everyone for their support and kind words. You guys have been more supportive of me than my own parents, it's crazy. Another thing, I will be changing my number just in case my parents try to get in contact with me, but other than that everything is amazing. I am starting a new chapter in my life, which is why after this update I'm deleting Reddit and all social media platforms for a while. I just want to focus on my mental health for right. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.